Hey, what's up everybody? This is Nikki and I'm really happy to show you how to play Superstition with Stevie Wonder. He's one of my all-time heroes, and I think somebody, maybe it was Michael Jackson, called Stevie Wonder a musical prophet, and I kind of agree. He's just amazing music, and it's been a huge influence on me. But anyway, let's not talk about me. Let's talk about how can you learn this song. So, all right, here's the thing. The key of the song is E flat minor. So I've tuned my guitar down a half step. So I'm now in E flat tuning. So you just, instead of having the open, the first E string being E, tune it down a half step to E flat and just do it all across all the 6 strings. You can play this song in standard tuning, but there's a part of the riff where you kind of hit the bottom E string, and if you don't do that, it kind of misses something. So yeah, tune your guitars down, and now I'm going to show you how to play the riff. So the song starts with, so it's a hammer-on the 5th fret. You're going to 5th fret of the bottom E string. You're going to hammer from 5th to 7th, and then go to the A string and pick 5 and 7. So, and then you hit the bottom string. Now I'm gonna, talk in as if we're in normal tuning. So, because with the other part, yeah. Anyway, so let's pretend that we're in normal tuning. Okay, so now the riff. After you've started the tune, it's going to go like this. Okay, so what am I doing? It's actually, melodically, it's pretty easy. It's just around the 5th and 7th frets, and right in that box. But I'm playing some ghost notes, and that's where I kind of like hit the string and then do a mute. So my left finger isn't pressing against the string anymore. It's still on it, but it's just gently touching it, and that way you mute it, and that's how you create a so-called ghost note. And there's a lot of that in funk. So the riff, it goes like this: 7 5 7 5 on the D string, and then ghost note, and then the 5th fret, and then ghost note, and then 7. And let me just play it in context. So get down, that's that part, that's the ghost notes that you hear. And then the rest of the riff is, so the whole riff. And that's basically the whole riff throughout the song, and this is originally done on a clavinet keyboard. Although there are guitars on the track, and I've seen shots from when they recorded this, and there's 2 guitar players, and then Stevie playing the clavinet and playing this very riff. But you can definitely do this on guitar, and it's basically this riff, but you can vary it a little bit, so you can go. You can kind of do a little hammer-on, and just so it breathes, so it's not too static. And then there's the other section, and you basically alternate between that riff and this other section. And here's where I'm going to say, let's pretend that we're in normal tuning. So we're going to do a B chord at the 7th fret. Then you're going to do C7, and then back to B. And then, if you're lazy, you can just play B flat. But if you want to play the chords that Stevie does, it's going to be a B flat 7, or yeah, B flat 7 with a flatted 5th. So the way you do it is your middle finger is on the root, on the B flat, 6th fret. Then your ring finger is on the 6th fret of the G string. Your pinky's at the 7th fret of the, sorry, that was ring finger on the 6th fret of the D string, excuse me. And then pinky's on the 7th fret of the G string. And then finally your flatted 5th, that's the index finger, it's at the 5th fret of the B string. So you get that. Don't hit the E string. Okay? And then after that chord, it's A7, and then you're going to go a B7 sharp 5 and go like that. So B7, that's pretty easy. You're going to index finger on the 7th fret, middle finger on the 7th fret of the D string, then your ring fingers on the 8th fret of the G string, and your pinkies on the 8th fret of the B string. Don't hit the top E string, and so you get this, and that's B7 sharp 5. So let me just go over that second part again. So it's B to C7 to B, and then your B flat 7 with a flatted 5th, and then A7, and then finally B7 sharp 5. Superstition ain't the way. And that's basically it. And you know, all those other lines, those are the horns doing that da 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 da. So you want to just stick to your riff. That's basically it. So it's 2 parts that alternate. And you know, if you want to be lazy and you don't want to do the jazz chords, you can just do power chords. Just go B, C, B, B flat to A, and then B, B. But then it doesn't quite sound like R&B. So try to, you know, get into those other shapes that I showed you. Anyway, hope you had fun with this. I'm Nikki O'Neill. If you want to check out my music, which is soul-influenced rock, you can go to nikkio'neillband.com. And I thank you very much for your attention. Hope you had fun, and I'll see you again soon.